Hello, Future Carlie here. We decided to break this arch install video down into 4 parts to make it easier for you to watch. However, if you would like to watch the full video, then we have uploaded it as well. If you would like the link to that, send us a message, or you can find it on our Patreon page, which the link for that is in the bottom of the description box. So here is the next part. Thank you for following along. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you for the next one. I'm Carlie, and this is Brady. In early 2020, we sold our house and most of our possessions and took our first big leap into living our vagabond dreams. We recently hiked 800 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and now we are purchasing a sailboat to start sailing around the world, all while capturing a creative journal of the journey. We hope to inspire you to live your own dreams. Subscribe, and thanks for watching. So are the feet all in place? Like,
Resting against the hull. At least on this side is.
This side's not quite resting against the hull, but if I pull like that.
yeah, they're up.
Okay.
That's the dinghy. The solar panels are front,
Alright.
other side,
So
on the in the grass.
I'm gonna mark where our
Feet sit.
feet sit.
Yep, so I can Dremel the texture out. Yeah, alcohol. Rubbing alcohol takes Sharpie out.
Okay. I'm also gonna mark
Nope.
what the difference is.
What you reading?
Instructions.
For just the whole system. We did our final cut. So we did 3 cuts, and we ended up taking off 20 inches on these forward legs. We have Sharpied. From here you can't see it, it's too bright, but yeah, I kind of can. We've Sharpied, and we've Sharpied on the deck on top. We've got some non-skid up there that we're gonna have to bevel down to get flat with the rest. So it's, I mean, it's probably fine, but I feel like we should do that, so we're going to. And yeah, hopefully we get this project done today. Right? Done today.
So something about an entrance hole for wiring into the aft arch leg has been provided under the radar plate. So can you look at the radar plate and see if there's an entrance hole somewhere?
Is the radar plate the square on top?
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. All right, gonna put our first hole in our deck for our solar arch. Carlie's down in the
Yeah.
cabinet there to make sure nothing happens, nothing goes wrong, nothing bad,
Film from the inside.
and film from the inside. So I'm just gonna drill out the middle one, and that's it.
That's it?
Yep, to start with. Well, this is actually kind of awkward to do because of where
Just set the camera on the tripod
I'm gonna.
and go for it.
Let me.
Oh, there it is.
The drill wasn't tightened down very good.
I definitely was looking in the wrong spot. Something happened?
Yeah. I can't tighten up on my drill. That vinegary stuff has messed up my drill.
Oh.
Like I can't, my chuck inside my drill bit,
Uh-huh.
it got rusted from that stuff.
So it's not working properly. We're gonna have to buy a new drill.
There it goes.
Is it one of those things like we can clean it with like alcohol?
I don't know if alcohol's the right answer or for like if there's some sort of oil lubricant that I could use.
Okay. We now have a hole in our deck. We have a hole in our deck and a messed up drill.
Okay.
Sorry, it's hard to hold the camera and the bolt and the... Okay, take that. Right here on my finger includes my fingernail.
Okay, so we got plenty of space.
Yeah, that was like here,
Okay.
including my fingernail.
Should have plenty of space to do my plates.
Okay,
All right.
you gonna drill all your holes?
Yeah, I'm gonna drill all my holes over here.
Okay, let's
And
do
then,
it.
Come down there and take a look at it.
In here?
Yeah, because I want to see what kind of space I have to work with to build a backing plate.
Okay, let's drill.
Okay. Are you gonna film the whole, all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I missed the first one. I was looking in the wrong spot.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
This is Carly's first time down in the cave. I'm gonna call it the Cave of Dreams.
Cave of Dreams. I feel like a swan being birthed out of the Cave of Dreams.
Being birthed from the Cave of Dreams.
Alright, let's figure out how to do this.
How to get Carly out?
Yep. Well, you know, birth isn't easy.
It's easier if you walk up the back of the back there,
Okay.
because it is a little higher.
You are a foot taller than me.
I know. But then what I usually do is I usually like kind of hop and
Wait, hang on. I got this.
yep, kind of like that. You did it.
And I didn't fall back in.
Oh, that breeze feels
that
good.
breeze feels so good.
I was gonna grab this can.
Okay. Got a good shot of Brady's butt for all the ladies.
So to access our port side on the deck where I've drilled my holes, we have to go into our back cabin. That's our water tank, by the way.
No, it's not. It's our hot water heater.
That's our hot water heater tank. Hot water heater, yeah. And they are right up there. So whoever the lucky person is to deal with those, to try and put washers and backing plate and nuts and things on the back there, yeah, that'll be fun. The transom holes we haven't drilled yet, but they're going to be somewhere right in there. We should be golden on those. These are the fun ones.
So you're starting little?
Yep.
Okay. You want to tell us your thought process in that?
It's easier to and safer on your bits to drill incrementally larger holes.
Okay.
Than just start with one large drill bit.
Okay, cool.
All right, they give you some Loctite to put into the threads of these guys.
Okay.
Which then go on to my bolts here. Come on, Allen key. There we go. Gonna do a little bit of tight on each one and then come back after I've put all the bolts in and do another round of tightening.
Okay.
To give an even tightening, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Cool.
pretty simple.
Do you know what the Loctite does? Is it, I guess it just...
I'm pretty sure it dries in between the threads and just helps keep the threads from
unthreading?
Okay. Hey everybody, been working on this radar arch all afternoon and haven't filmed what I've been doing recently, so I'm going to go through that with you guys real quick, just to show you what I've been working on. Mainly it's been getting the feet ready to be attached to the arch. So let me show you that. I have been drilling these pieces to fit so that we can put a bolt. We got 5/16 bolts, so we can fit a bolt through there, which locks that foot in place. Now what I've done is I measured back from this edge back about 5/8, a little bit more than that, to give me a spot here to work with. So I measured back 5/8, put a mark, and then to mark the other side, I made myself a little cheat. So what I did is I took, let me see if I can figure out a way to unfold this. So I cut a strip of paper to match the diameter of this perfectly. It wraps around perfectly. So halfway on the other side of this piece of paper is my halfway point. So when I made my dot, I put my edge of my piece of paper right here, lined my two edges up, so I made my dot here, and then I came over here and used my halfway point dot there, so that I could mark on each side, and I could drill halfway in and halfway in, because these things are solid all the way through and are a pain in the rear to drill through. But we also have them marked on the edge to line up, so that when I went to drill them, I knew what angle to have those feet, and I've done that for all of them. Something else we finished was bolting the bridge up. Finished bolting that up, and then we also, don't know if we filmed any of this, also made some backing plates for inside of the boat. It is just pretty much just polymer sheet called Starboard from Home Depot, just to give some more surface area for these plates to pull against on the inside of the boat. So made those backing plates, and these I doubled up on because I don't have a whole lot of room on the deck side. So I doubled up on those pretty thick, and also the deck plate is the one that's going to actually be being like pulled up on, so I wanted to have plenty of resistance to pull up on. These are our transom plates, which most of the weight of the arch actually sits on the transom, but most of the weight sits and pushes down on the fiberglass and doesn't pull out, so I don't need as much resisting pulling that way. But yeah, anyway, so we didn't double up the plates for the transom, but they are bigger, so that's where I'm at. The next step for me is to mix up some epoxy that they provide, some resin, because you lather up these pins with the resin, slide them in, and then run your bolt through. So that's my next step. Carlie is not down here to film me doing it, so I'm going to do my best to try and film mixing this up and doing this. So I'm going to do 2 at a time. I'm going to do these 2 and then mix up a batch for these 2, and then I'll mix up a batch for those 2. Got my handy dandy stick I found on the ground to mix up my resin. So yeah. Alright, so I was not fast enough to do both legs before the epoxy started setting up. So, one leg at a time, people. One leg at a time. Gotta go to the other 2. So, let's go do it.